right. So tonight we're talking about Ebony's father, Starboy Kwarteng. Starboy Kwarteng is saying something. According to him, Ebony was murdered before he was put in the car. Or Ebony was murdered before the accident. Ebony was murdered before. Okay, let's say this. For me, what I saw that happened to Ebony was Ebony joined the occult. And according to him, when she joined the occult, there are rules and regulations for this occult thing. Okay, so before you join, please know the rules. You have to go through sacrifice. You have to sacrifice people. You have to ask questions before you join this occult thing. All right. So it looks like Ebony didn't ask questions. She just joined because she wants to be famous. Okay, you want everybody to be talking about you. So when she joined, everything was okay for her. Ebony. All the concerts in this music industry, it was Ebony. Everywhere Ebony. So now, every year, if you join the occult, every year you have to do sacrifice. So now, her sacrifice was that she should look for a family member that she loves so much. Somebody, which of your family members do you love? Is it your father? Is it your mother? Is it your sisters? Okay, you have one sister. Is it your sister and you have a brother or your brother? So Ebony said, okay, I love my mom. And that time too, her mom was shattering between UK. Is it UK? Yes, I think so. She was living in the UK. But at that particular moment, Ebony's mom doesn't live in Accra again. Ever since they got divorced, she now lives in the family house at Sunyani. All right. So they said, okay, you have to buy something nice, something that your mother would value and treasure, and that is what you have to buy and go and give to your mom or the family member that you love so much. So Ebony bought something valuable to go and give to her mother that she loves so much as part of her what? Sacrifice. And you are not the one going to choose the sacrifice. So they will tell you, this is what you have to do. Okay. If you do not fulfill that sacrifice, if you don't do that sacrifice, the end result is death through accident, or they will murder straight. All right. So Ebony gifted the mom the present. That is why it is very important that somebody from somewhere or even a relative will come and dash you something. I'm gifting you this, and Tuma, I'm gifting you this, that. Be careful of what you receive as present. All right. So Ebony's mom took the presents and she's so prayerful. Ebony's mom is so ever since she got divorced from the dad, and that's Ebony's dad, she's become prayerful, closer to God. So when Ebony, she's been seeing the lifestyle of her daughter, Ebony all over, and she's like, why is my daughter dressing this way? And sometimes she'll call her and tell her, Ebony, you don't have to dress this way. You have to do this, that. So Ebony, the next day, let's say Ebony went to visit the mom on Thursday. Okay, no, Ebony went on Wednesday. All right. Slept in a hotel with her lesbian partner. The next day, she called her mom that is maybe Friday. She called her mom that, Mom, I've arrived. But the mom said, why don't you come and sleep at home? She said, no, we are in a guest house. The mom said, okay. So, but we came late, so we'll come tomorrow. So let's say tomorrow is Friday. All right. So they slept at the guest house, and the next day she decided to go and see the mom and present her with the gift. She didn't know that her mom is very prayerful, and her mom has been watching things that goes on social media and has been praying for her daughter. So as soon as Ebony went to her mom's place, she gifted her the present, and the mom took the present, the gift, to her room. As soon as the mom opened the gift, she started praying on the gifts, or she started praying over it. She prayed, and she said, God, blah, blah, blah. Wherever she gets the money to, you place it for her. Whatever gift, blah, blah. She prays some prayer. That is why it's always good to be what? Prayerful. There are people come and gift you things and you just take it without praying over it. You don't even know where the person has taken that thing from. You don't know the person is doing what? Sacrifice. You understand? So as soon as she prayed over the thing, that is the end of of it. Right. So after the mom has prayed over it, that is it. The sacrifice, no, I say. The gift, no, I say. But the mom never used any of the gifts that her daughter brought to her. Her mom never used it. So, because the mom prayed over the gifts, when they were outside, the mom came out from the room, put the gifts down, came outside, and then there was some air that blew. Some spirit came to the house and blew that sharp wind that goes round like that. Can even start from the ground and go up. It's not a good thing. So, but that thing, the auntie was also in the house and was like, why is it that they just had some sharp or some wind just blew all over the house like that? And the wind that blew was a spirit that was coming to take the mom, because the gift was given to the mom. And after the gift, what's going to happen? The mom is going to die. It's sacrifice. She's sacrificing the mom. But because the mom prayed over the gifts, the sacrifice or whatever it is did not harm the mom. So it means that, Ebony, your sacrifice that you have done was 0. So because you failed to sacrifice your mom, you are the one they have to take. So when the wind blew like that, bam, took her soul away. So according to Ebony's father, Starboy Kwarteng, Ebony was murdered before the accident. He is right. He is right. But not a physical murder or something of that sort, no. It's as a result of her soul has been taken away. Her soul has been sold and is gone. Cry. You understand? It's gone. So instead of her mom, she failed. The assignment that was given to her, she failed it. So the occult people just came to her. So if you fail to sacrifice someone, you will be sacrificed. So that's what happens to them. And then, so if her father is saying that Ebony was murdered before having the accident, it can be true. He can be right. Can be right. Yeah, can be true. Right? So if you want to join these occult groups, be careful. Ask them, what sacrifices am I going to be doing? Blah, blah, blah. So people have been receiving gifts. Hey, my sister, my sister has dashed me a clove on Christmas Day. My auntie has gifted me with a clove. Be careful. Be what? Careful. Enyekwa. Most of these people are into occults. You understand? So they have to do sacrifices. Yeah. I quite remember some time back, that's about 17 years ago, when I was working in an office, and this lady came, I think I was working with her, yes, and then she traveled to the UK on holidays, came back. When she came back, she told me she had a gift for me, and I said, wow, what gift is that? She parceled it and gave to me. So on my way home, I decided to just check the gifts. And I opened it. It was a nice top. She bought it from the UK. Then I said, oh. On my way, I took a taxi then. I remembered I was at Ashaloboche there. So I just looked at it and I said, I saw some bola on the way. As I was in the taxi, I saw bola. Then I threw the dress, the top, in the bola. Some gifts are not to be accepted. Don't accept certain things. Meanwhile, this girl was not even my friend. You understand? So for you not to be my friend and you went outside the country and you bought me a top, it's strange, isn't it? Yeah. So that is it. Yeah. So another thing also happened, and 17 years ago, back in the office, and one of my bosses just came and said, I have a present for you. And I'm like, what's that present? Honestly, I used to be very stubborn, so I hardly accept presents. I hardly believe people. I mean, human beings are evil. You know what I mean? Yeah. So came and gave me an apple, just one apple. How can you give somebody with just one apple? Then he hid. When he was going, I watched him as he left, not knowing your video. Thank you, Daniel. Time with Daniel. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing my video. I appreciate it. You're a wonderful guy. You're awesome. Thank you. So when I sat on my chair, I watched him when he was going. I realized that he didn't leave. He hid beside one of the buildings and was watching me, and I laughed. And I said, this man doesn't know who really I am. Then I took the apple and I was tossing the apple, and everybody was looking at me, and I said, some apples, I quite remembered what I said. I said, some apples are not to be eaten. And every eye was on me. Then people were asking me, what do I mean? And I said, some apples are not to be eaten. Somebody said, what do you mean? And I said, no, some apples are not to be eaten. All right, fast forward. There was a dustbin beside me, and I put the apple inside. And the boss was looking at me. And I said to myself, so you thought I was going to eat this one apple? So be careful. Don't just accept gifts. No. My mom says I should give you this. My dad says I should give you. No. It's not the best. So don't accept gifts. Be careful what you receive. If you receive somebody travel and bring you something, please pray over it. That's what happened to Ebony's mom. Prayed over the gifts that her daughter brought, because to the mom it's strange. It's strange. Now my daughter will buy this thing. Oh, but there's nothing wrong, but the woman is so prayerful that she's been seeing things. And she's like, no, this is not normal. You understand? So, even Wendy Shea also wanted to join the occult. She joined, but she failed to do the what? The sacrifice. Wendy, I will not talk about this. This is private. All right. So that is it for now. So for Starboy Kwarteng to say that his daughter Ebony was murdered before the accident can be true. It can be true. Yeah. He knows what he's talking about. Yes. He knows what he's talking about. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye-bye.